I picked up 2 chaps for £25. What a bargain! Shall we see what kind of state they're in? Oh, yes, I think we shall. Now, where else in the world can you pick up 2 chaps for 25 quid? Well, probably Thailand and Blackpool. Those are the only 2 places I can think of. Obviously, we've got a George and a Henry for £25. Pretty good. They're not in too bad condition either, to be totally honest with you. I haven't plugged them in to run them yet. I thought I'd wait for you to see what we can see with them. But what are the machines themselves? So George is a GVE 372 and he was manufactured in 2005. So, God, he is almost 20 years old now. That's unbelievable, isn't it? It's just, oh my God, you're 20. Wow, shocking. And Henry here is a, what is it on the front? Oh yes, it's a Henry 200, so the full-size version. And he was manufactured in 2016. So he's a young tyke compared to his bigger brother. Yeah, it's a 620 watt version, yeah. So obviously these machines are not for the collection. They will be refurbished and sold. I've ordered a toolkit for Henry, so that will be coming ASAP. George came with his hose, bent end, 2 rods and a floor tool. So he's basically got everything he needs. Probably stick him on eBay, so I'll get whatever I can get for him. I don't really want to sell him on Facebook Marketplace. I could do, I suppose. I might try. I'd pop him on for 75 quid and see what happens. Let's start with George. Let's have a look at George first. You go down there, Henry. Okay, Giorgio. Yeah, I do like a George. I've got a George myself. He is currently hiding in my mother's garage. He's never used, to be honest with you. I bought him in 2003. Obviously came new. I bought him new. And you're looking at me. And used him for a bit. I think did a few carpet washes with them. I have to admit, I'm not a huge fan of the George for carpet extraction cleaning. They do tend to be quite loud, which is not ideal, but quite effective. I'm not a massive fan of the fishtail head either. If memory serves, I converted my George to use the Vax 121 style wash head, and that was very effective actually, because the pump was pushing the clean fluid into the Vax head, right deep into the carpet, and then picking it up. You can go both ways, but anyway, I'm rambling. Anyway, let's have a look at George. So I just want to take this off. Now, he came with the float valve assembly, as shown here. So that's good, because it just means I need to get a filter for him, and that's no problem. I do have a filter upstairs in the workshop, but it looks like somebody may have been using him in another workshop to pick up shavings, wood shavings. And I do wonder to myself, what's gone through into the motor? You see that on the top there of the float valve, it's a bit rank. So that does not bode well for the state of the fans and the motor. Now I don't want to turn him on with the tank attached, because all that crap is going to go through and fly out everywhere. I think we're going to have flying crap anyway. But let's run the head on the table and suck up our tablecloth. One more. Let's try and keep this as neat as possible. There we go. Are we on or off? That's off and off. Okay, both switches are set to off. Let's plug him in and see what happens. I hope he runs. It'd be nice if he did. Okay, right. Main motor. Nothing. We have absolutely... Oh no! Well, that's good, isn't it? That's a great start. The switches are very, very stiff. That's why I'm having trouble turning them on. Let's try the pump. Excellent. Well, that's really good news. I can test this without the wash kit. I didn't mention that. Yeah, so he came with no wash kit whatsoever. No fishtail, no wash wands, no trigger control. Interestingly, he's got the hose with the built-in clean feed tube. I'm sure you guys know what it is, because the earlier machines, you had to clip the tube to the outside of the suction hose, which I always found a bit of a pain in the ass. It was quite cumbersome and difficult. But the integrated one is much, much better. So that's a massive bonus. So it looks like all this George needs is a good clean and a filter, and he'll be ready for sale. So that is fantastic. And I shall leave him there and unplug him, like so. And I will drag him upstairs to the workshop and get him. He's still looking at me. Look, he's looking and he's judging. And I'll get him done and sorted and clean and ready for sale. So let's have a look at his brother. Now I can feel immediately this Henry is feeling heavier than he should. And I think there's a lot of crap in the bin here. So yeah, slightly worried about running this one, but let's have a quick look. I think I can guess what's going to happen here. That the fans are going to be absolutely loaded. There's a lot of dust underneath. And I can just see the fans, and they are absolutely covered in dust. So I don't think he's going to be sounding particularly nice. What's that there? Is that glue? I think he's got glue on him. This big brown thing there. And yeah, I can instantly tell he's been used without bags. So we have a lot of dirt in there. We have a very dirty filter, so this will need to be cleaned and washed. Yeah, there's all that crap in the base. Not ideal at all. So let's pop this back on. Ooh, there's a bit of water there as well. That's interesting. Why is there water on the filter, guys? I can't see any there. Oh, we got a. Oh no, I thought this clip was broken then for a second, but it's not. It's the rubberized coating that's just looks like it's cracked. So let's plug this one in. Let's see what happens. You've got dust everywhere. I just know it. We've got a red light, which is good. I'm going to stand over here because I don't want this going in my face. That switch does not feel good. That switch feels really bad. I think, yeah, I think it might be the switch actually. Yes, I believe it is, because we've got a red light. Look. So we've got power coming in. Oh, I just tipped all that crap out everywhere. So that, in and of itself, is actually quite good, because if it's the switch, it means there's a better than average chance that the motor's okay, because the switch has stopped before the motor has had a chance to fail. Yeah, 25 quid for these two. Should be a decent profit there. I hope so anyway, but they will be taken upstairs and refurbished. As I say, I've ordered a toolkit for Henry. That's on its way. So by the time that arrives, the machine will be refurbished and shining and ready for sale. So yeah, what do you think? How did I do for my 25 quid? Sorry Henry doesn't run, but this is what we find, sadly. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Very pleased with George, actually. Very, very pleased with George. That's, yeah, he was a good buy. Yeah, definitely a good buy. And on the subject of goodbyes, that's it for now. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.